howitzers and paladins.
I know what a howitzer is.
You know the howitzers.
Yeah, that's a big gun.
But then also we got the tank with that paladin. That was doing right there. But then I was like, I was so serious. But then I was like, before I picked that before I went to it. Like they say, change up. The question I said, yeah, you can change it. Yeah, we changed it. But I'm so happy. When I go there, they send me to Osage Train to Fort Sill, Oklahoma.
Start drugs.
I thought so. And then I said, we live over here. So I already collected my thing.
That's how you got that.
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, we give all praises, honor, and glory unto
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Mufakodash.
double honors to the apostles and the elders, a great millstone. We should say, takes to the Achaeon for the elect that are scattered across the four corners of this earth, listening to truth and faith and sincerity. And we the brothers in the GMS Houston camp. We come out here, week in, week out to prophesy the downfall of America. And it truly is, it's falling. Right? America is in turmoil right now. Right? Especially the black woman, right after the election results, wishing death, upon, the Israelite man. All right, but hey, this is these things are supposed to happen, right? Even though we don't vote, right? I was happy when it happened, right? When Trump got in the office, just to see the state of the black woman and her crying all over the fucking internet. Ain't nothing happened yet, bro. It's just the beginning of what the Most High gonna do to you.
Just real quick to add on what you were saying, you said how the black woman is condemning Jake without no fucking information, but 73% of black men voted for Harris.
Right.
They won't go do simple, quick search. That just show you the hatred towards that show. We under captivity, man. That show you the hatred from our women towards us. We just automatically the fucking blame.
Right. They completely saying they cutting off Issachar. They said they seen how many of them vote for them, but all this shit just fucking mirrors, bro. It didn't matter who got in the office or what. They all got the same agenda. They part of the same beast. You see, y'all don't understand prophecy. All right, but it's about to get bad for everybody, regardless of who's gonna get in the office. All right, because the prophecy say that America's gonna be destroyed, and anything that happens is gonna lead to that result. All right, so we can start off with Revelation, the 13th chapter.
Jeremiah chapter 51 and verse 6. It says, flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity, for this is the time of Yahweh's vengeance. He will render unto her a recompense. And when that time, as somebody was saying, Babylon falling, man, America is falling. Ain't nothing that can happen to keep it up. Ain't no prayer, ain't no fasting, ain't no president. It's done. And we're at that point to where it's best for each and every one of us to separate from the society before it falls. We won't be like Lot's wife, and when it falls, we fall with it, man. And again, it says, for this is the term of Yahweh's vengeance, he will render unto her a recompense. And then, if I can read this, verse 9, we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Just to back up, was the theme of things that's been going on. It's going to get worse from here on out. Nothing going to get better. Trump being president, yeah, got the morale of the American Edomite up, but nothing gonna get better. That man coming in with more of a tyrannical rule.
Yeah, he's coming to finish what he started as Nero, man.
Right, yeah, even with that, because when you go into Nero, before the fires of Rome, he didn't even like the way that how Rome was set up. So when it got burned up, this was like around 64 AD. When it got burned up, he built like a great fucking palace over all of that shit. And it was called I forgot the exact name of it, damn. But it was basically called the House of Gold.
The House of Gold.
Like the House of Gold. Right, the House of Gold. He built a fucking palace and all of this shit. They was like, man, what this nigga? Hey, he the one that did this shit because, he benefiting off of it. Right? But he was about making Rome beautified or making Rome better again. See? Right, done. Making Rome great again. The Trump building gold, right? But then ultimately he blamed it on the Israelites, right? He said, hey, look, they already didn't, because if you go back during that time, they already didn't like, the Israelites, because they wasn't the ones that were following the Messiah, because they wasn't worshiping the Roman gods and sacrificing and participating in their festivals. So they already had a disdain for them. So he used that to his advantage.
That's today.
It's because they had it in their minds. Hey, look, these people do not want Rome to succeed. They want Rome to be destroyed. Hey, and it's going to be the same thing in these times. What we saying? We saying that America is going to be destroyed. Right? We label as the prophets of doom. Right? They're going to put all that on camera. Hey, these dudes right here, these are the prophets right now. All right? You got it.
This is Revelation chapter 13 and verse 1. And I stood upon the sand of the sea and saw a beast rise up out of the sea, having 7 heads and 10 horns, and upon his horns 10 crowns, and upon his heads the name of blasphemy.
All right, so this beast is basically is going into, NATO and the EU, Esau's power structure, which, back then, we read Revelation the 12th chapter, right? It's labeled as the dragon, right? Which is it's the same thing, it's interchangeable, right? But this is Rome coming back into power again, or Rome reincarnated, right? So it said the 7 heads and 10 horns, right? Which is the 7 heads, the 7 major kings of Esau, right? You got the Greeks, the Romans, Germania Major, Germania Minor, right? The French, the British, and the Spanish, right? And the 10 horns, right? If I can remember, Denmark, Belgium, France, Italy, Luxembourg, the Netherlands, Greece, England and Ireland, West Germany, and Spain and Portugal. All right, which they've grown into, bigger nations today. They're adding, on to that, but they started off as 10, right? And that goes back all the way to Rome, the nations that ruled with them, right? That they were over. Okay, but that whole system is back today. All right, that's why we say Rome is back. It's the same people, right, that was in power back then are raising up today.
Right, so them countries, those 10 countries you named, which make up the EU today, a portion of it, they've expanded beyond that 10, but the core is that the 10 horns that brother just listed, that was in the ancient world, the European Economic Community. So, and that was in the time of Rome. So, right, all of this shit has been revised. That's why we call it the revised Roman Empire. Everything is being brought back for the destruction of or downfall of Esau, the destruction of their kingdom. You got it out.
Revelation chapter 13 and verse 2. And the beast which I saw was like unto a leopard, and his feet were as the feet of a bear.
So it says
Revelation 13 and 2. And the beast which I saw was like unto a leopard.
Right, going into the beginning, of the Edomite rulership. Even when you go to the book that First Maccabees, you get that. Right? With Alexander the Great. Right, that's what he's talking about when he's dealing with the leopard, right? That Greek Empire. You know what's that?
This First Maccabees chapter 1 and verse 1. And it happened after that, Alexander, son of Philip, the Macedonian, who came out of the land of Shittim, had smitten Darius of the king of the Persians and Medes, that he reigned in his stead, the first over Greece.
Mm-hmm. So this was the beginning of their rulership. Even when you go to Daniel, the 7th chapter, it gives you the list and the order of the major kingdoms, right? That Israel was in captivity under, the order that they came into its rulership, right? And after the Medes and the Persians, you had the Greeks. Okay, so that's what the leopard is referring to.
And his feet were as the feet of a bear.
Right, and the feet, which represents the end of a thing, the bear is going into the Russians. All right, and even you see in the news, you got Donald Trump and you got Vladimir Putin talking about peace talks, right? But at the end of the day, none of that is going to last, all right? Because that's not in the Most High's plans. It don't matter of the plans of men, like it says in Proverbs 21, that this place is ultimately still going to be destroyed. There's nothing anyone can do to stop it. All right.
This is Proverbs chapter 21 and verse 1. The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord. As the rivers of water, he turneth it whithersoever he will.
Right, he turned to whatsoever he will. It's like Donald Trump at first. He said, I'm not for the CBDC blockchain, this and that. But then he said, look, now I'm for it. All right. The Most High is ultimately in control of these leaders and the way that they move in this society and the rules that they pass. All right. And all roads are going to lead onto World War III, regardless if they want it to happen, regardless of how much they try to avoid it. Right. The Lord does not want it to be avoided. His kingdom has to be destroyed. You see, all of the kingdoms that ruled before, they all had a time in a place to rule, in a downfall. And America's downfall, which is Babylon the Great, is already written in the scriptures. So there's no America lasting forever, right? Because really, they on borrowed time. That was it on that, bro. Pronounced it. You got something?
For an example, remember in Daniel the 10th chapter, how it was told to Daniel how Yahweh Shai and I think Michael had to work on the king of the Mede mind because it was so strong. It's just to show when the Lord wants somebody to do something, especially a ruler, he gonna put that in his mind to do it, to go to war, to not agree, to not make this deal, right? For Kamala not to be in that, so on and so forth. So we seen everything happen just as it's supposed to.
You talk about Russia put hooks into our jaws. Hey, bro, something's gonna happen to where, bro, they like, nah, fuck y'all. All right, and it's gonna be the spirit of war, and the MOTB and all that. When all that's already rolled out, it's gonna happen. Because right now the Lord is stopping it, because things still gotta happen, right? Because everything is in place for everything to pop off right now, right? But prophecy still gotta take place as far as the MOTB coming to Jacob Trouble and all of that. But once that come into play, hey, the Lord gonna let them open up and do what they gotta do.
So 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 3. It says, for when they shall say peace and safety, all right, because what the brother just spoke on, man, everybody, as far as the ones who supporting Trump, all right, they getting a false sense of comfort right now because of peace talks, man. Okay? And another key thing you just said is something's going to happen. See, Trump is about to implement these tariffs, man. Okay? And that's going to bring about, all right, the beast hating the whore. All right, the taunting proverb being lifted up against the king of Babylon, man. Okay, when Trump starts affecting, all right, their money, man. All right, dealing with other nations, man. Okay, so right there, yeah, there's talks of peace and safety. You finish the scripture. It says, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape, man. All right, so yeah, that's why we're excited, because we see on one side these liberals bugging the fuck out, people who's not even considered liberals, just so they just wanted a fucking black woman in office, all right? And then you seeing these Edomites about to get duped, man. All right, it's about the rug gonna get pulled from under their asses, all right? This place is destined to go down, man. But you got it, brother.
Let's go back to what y'all was speaking on earlier with these black women wanting to blame black men, but they supposed to be strong and independent, right? You see how the hypocrisy works? They supposed to be strong and independent, but when they don't get what they want, oh, it's the man's fault. The black man, they ain't saying shit against Esau. It's the black man's fault, but you strong and independent. You said you don't need us. You see, and that's the goddamn level of psychosis that's going up, that exists in America, that people are plagued and bugged out with. People are plagued with, well, get real quick, Matthew 24 and 20. People are plagued with insanity here in America, all right? And then Joe Biden gonna come and say, we're all fellow Americans, and he was saying that our differences shouldn't make us look at one another different. We should all see each other as Americans and all this. I'm paraphrasing, but he was saying to that effect. But the whole goddamn 4 years he was in office, he was going against Trump, trying to kill the goddamn man. They tried to get him locked up, they tried to kill him, and then all of a sudden, we're all fellow Americans. See, that's the hypocrisy of this goddamn place, America. All right, this is the goddamn land of the hypocrite. And go to Job 20 and 5. Read that real quick.
This is Matthew chapter 24 and verse 12.
Come on.
And because iniquity shall abound.
See? And what do we have in America? Worldwide. It's running rampant. Like when they had the shutdown and they said, oh, you know, we got a pandemic. No, the real pandemic is goddamn iniquity. That's the real pandemic. Sin and iniquity. And that's what has plagued America while people are getting ready to feel in the worst way Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. They're going to feel his wrath. All right? They're going to drink out of that cup and they're going to get it uncut and they're going to get a double. The Lord said, oh, give them another rain. They're going to get double. Read that from the top.
Matthew chapter 24 and verse 12. And because iniquity shall abound.
Because the indub in America, they're personas non grata. All right? The indub, the so-called black woman, y'all are personas non grata. All right? Ain't nobody worried about what the fuck y'all talking about. But get y'all funky ass off social media anyway. Going there doing everything because the goddamn white woman do it. Always taking up the cause of the goddamn enemy. We don't have a dog in this goddamn fight. Well, Kamala won't do nothing for you. Bitch, the only motherfuckers can do something for you, you shit on. Dumb bitches. We the only ones can do something. Go hold Isaiah 4. Go ahead, Ike.
The love of many shall wax cold.
From the top.
Matthew 24 and 12. And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold.
Right, and as Elder Yashayama brought out, Rabbi go into it, when you look into that word, well, matter of fact, bring it out, Ike. I mean, you could just speak on it.
Okay, now the Greek word for cold, waxing cold is cycle. Went to that word cycle, so ultimately people losing their mind.
And you seen it. They openly, she's in their car screaming in cameras and going berserk.
Yelling and shit because, yeah. I mean, it's a plague of madness. That's what Ezra wrote. Okay, it might be. That ain't Sirach. Give me any plague of plague of the heart. You know, but we ain't got to get it. But well, we might. But go to the Job 20 and 5.
It's Job chapter 20 and verse 4. Let's start at 4.
Yeah, you can bring out 4.
It's Job chapter 20 and verse 4. It says, knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphing of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment.
Yeah, the triumphing of the wicked is short. The joy of the hypocrite but for a moment. And who is a hypocrite but Esau Edom? He called himself white. And he's the darkest bastard on the face of the earth. Everything about his existence is a lie. He's the ultimate hypocrite. Then over here in America, he talked about in God we trust. Oh yeah, God, gold, oil, and drugs, G-O-D. So that's the God that they serve. That's the God that they give Jake to serve, Mammon. To bow down to him and his goddamn money. What you?
I was about to say Esau, especially guns,
oil,
oil, and drugs.
Guns, oil, and drugs. There you go. Guns, oil, and drugs they trust. You know, Jake come in, bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, you know, going in the music industry or as an actor to the entertainment industry or whatever, thinking, you know, shit, I'm gonna make it big. I'm gonna make my mark in the world. I'm gonna do it big, you know, and get turned out. There's one chick, I think she from New Orleans. She said over half of the niggas, the hardcore rappers and shit, they gay. They zesty, you know. Like the Sally dressing, zesty Italian, niggas zesty. But get that Job again, right?
What's that sauce Lamar be bringing to the tacos? What's called? Zesty?
Oh yeah. The sissy sauce. Yeah. Hey, before you bring the y'all bring a quick precept out. Yeah, this is Job 13:4 in the NLT. It says, "As for you, you smeared me with lies. As physicians, you are worthless quacks."
Man, but you had Job
13.
yeah. You can speak on say something?
No, but just back you up, man, because they're the forger of lies, man. Right to the scriptures, man. All right, that's the crazy thing. These people, you're mad because you trusted in the same fucked up system again. It wasn't designed for the people to have a say so. It wasn't designed for the people to dictate what's gonna go. All right, you had posted the episode of The Simpsons in the chat. It let you know it listed both years, 2016 and 2024. All right, for Trump to be in office, man. All right, all this shit's already been mapped out by Esau, man, and ultimately by the Heavenly Father, man.
Right. Like the Heavenly Father first and foremost, and Esau, he just, he doing what he was allowed to do. But yeah, brother, yeah.
It's Job chapter 20 and verse 4. Knowest thou not this of old, since man was placed upon earth, that the triumphant of the wicked is short, and the joy of the hypocrite but for a moment.
All right. So go to that Isaiah. Who got
I had that too. Isaiah 4:1. It says, in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying,
Oh, and by the way, just to break it down and link it all together, a hypocrite is an actor. In other words, a liar. So that's why the brother went to that Job 13 and 4, because they're forgers of lies. Even our Lord Yahweh Shai, John 8:44, said he's the father of lies. Talking about Esau, Edom. He's the father of lies. And all people are hell bent on following this man to hell. Because that's what they're gonna find following Esau, wanting to vote. Wanting to put a unqualified person in the highest office in Babylon just for her gender, not based on her skills or her record of performance or none of that, just because she, as in the words of Phil Valentine, got 2 tits in the clip. That's the only goddamn reason. And then they want to come and make mockery and criticize those who actually exercise logical thinking. The economy is fucked up. I guess Trump did that. Y'all complain about you can't buy shit. Yeah. You can't get groceries. I guess Kamala ain't had shit to do with that.
Yeah,
right?
Where was she?
Yeah.
Should she have been doing anything?
She in charge of the border. Why are all the major cities in America overrun with these criminals coming from goddamn shit? Where they coming from? Some of them are coming from Venezuela.
The ones that ended up to Haiti.
No, not Haiti. From south of the border. But anyway, El Salvador, they coming from all the countries. Right, South and Central America. They coming over here. I saw a headline that said that one caravan that broke up and went back home when they heard Trump was elected. But no, that's Kamala. They allowed the destruction of this place, which, that's good for us. But for a person to get up there and be mad and upset because the person that did this didn't get reelected, that's insanity.
Exactly.
That's insanity. But,
Even when you go into the Trump saying he's gonna do the mass deportation, they don't understand what that's gonna do to the economy. Because a lot of the immigrants, Northern Kingdom, they do a lot of the jobs that Americans don't want to do, and they do it for cheap. And they don't want to just building their houses and so much and all these things, right? So if you take them out the way and send them back, who the fuck gonna do that? The price is gonna the cost of building houses is gonna fucking like triple. So that's gonna fuck up the economy as well. So it's like no matter what you do, bro, this shit is fucked. There's no other option.
done.
Matter of fact, it was an article came out today, just the fact you brought up. Trump said on day one, as soon as he gets sworn in, that's the first thing he gonna sign, mass deportation. So he ain't playing. He's
He
serious.
said that. He said that, way back. He said that. He said if I get reelected, that's the first thing he was gonna do. But I got a video somewhere. It's in the archives where a dude said that, and he was saying, how is that possible? There's no way that he could do that. But that's where the persecution of the Israelites come in. That's what they say. Oh, we're going to get the immigrants, but then it extends to Jay. Exactly. It's like Hitler. Right. Exactly. That's the cover, and we got to get the immigrants out, but then they come after everybody. Ultimately. They do it in increments. So, right, the persecution is coming. We're in that time. Jacob's trouble is coming. What here, right?
I don't want to bring out some information. It's off of that NLT version of John 13:4. It mentioned called them quacks. So I had typed in a quack doctor. All right, it says a quack doctor is an unqualified person who claims to have medical knowledge or skills. Jumping down, it says quackery. That's to be my new word right there, quackery.
They call them like cracker. We should be calling them a cracker.
Yeah. It says is the promotion of medical practices that are either ignorant or fraudulent and is often synonymous with health fraud. Some characteristics of quacks include they may be striking in appearance and personality. They may claim to have academic degrees that were not conferred by a recognized university or scientific organization. And this can go across the board with Esau, man. It's dealing with medical terms, but it's showing you the characteristics of a fraudulent person, man. That can, on the outward appearance, man, they can look like they know what the fuck they talking about. They can tell you they came from this school and got all this, but no, man, we dealing with the knowledge of the Heavenly Father and prophecy. Okay, that's what separates us from the rest of these fucking people who think they know something, man. Okay, you believe in a fraudulent man. Okay, that's claiming he has the right way. No, his way is destruction. Okay. I just want to bring that out.
I got something to land back. This is Sirach chapter 21 and verse 12 in the GNT. It says you have to be intelligent to learn anything, but there is such a thing as just pretending to be intelligent, which only makes people bitter. Like the brother said, that could spread across the board with Esau because they have the image, they got the lingo, the language, they're lifted up, and people think that they're actually somebody that you ought to, really hold serious and up high. But through their actions, it's revealing, and the people are bitter towards the people now.
Kamala is a quack.
Right.
Yeah, and it said, it make people bitter. It's the very definition of America, man.
Right. It say, what did it say? Pretending to be intelligent.
Sirach 21 and 12 again in the GNT.
You think of Peter Griffin.
Says you have to be intelligent to learn anything, but there is such a thing as just pretending to be intelligent, which only makes people bitter.
Yep. A lot of people, just listen to talk in circles. It not only make you bitter, it piss you off.
Yes.
Yeah. Like these doctors.
I hate the vein on Kamala Harris' neck. No, that was it.
Isaiah. Oh, Sirach, yeah, Sirach. He is Isaiah 4:1 first. Yeah, this is of Isaiah 4:1. It says, in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel.
The apostle actually he did a lesson on that. Isaiah the 4th chapter. You know, it was a short lesson. So we in that time, and that's what the title was. We almost in that time.
Man, what's the main thing these bitches is saying? It's over for women.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
your
I've been hearing that.
Your liberties of wickedness. That's all
Yeah.
you mad about. Abortion and moles.
Abortion.
That's all you mad. Don't know policy the first. Don't know shit. But you worried about your wicked liberties being taken from you.
Right. And that's, you know, the only issue she ever really spoke on about is abortion. She wasn't going to touch the border, and she didn't want to go there.
She was in
And the economy, to go back to that hypocrite, the economy is great, and we leaving behind one of the best economies. Now, come on, man. Like, I don't know, my eyes ain't working. I guess, you know, I don't see what I'm paying for shit. I see what I'm paying for shit. I see the taxes that are taken out of my check. I see that. That's an insult to my intelligence to tell me the economy is doing good.
Yeah.
But you got idiots out there believe that. So,
And then to complain about prices the next sentence.
right. You know? Yeah, brother, what chapter? Oh, Isaiah, yeah.
It says, in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name.
So it
Take
said
away our reproach.
only let us be called by thy name. Go through it again, right?
It says, and in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man,
All
saying,
right, so you got to establish in what day. Give me Jeremiah 30 and 7. You got to establish what day.
Jeremiah chapter 30 and verse 7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble.
So that day is it's referencing Jacob's trouble. It's the same day that was spoke about in Isaiah the 4th chapter. Go to 2 Thessalonians 2.
I'm going to finish the verse.
Yeah.
It says, but he shall be saved out of it.
2 Thessalonians.
Yeah, 2.
This is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 2. It says that ye be not soon shaken in mind.
Come on, dude.
2 Thessalonians 2 and 1. Now we beseech you, brethren, by the coming of our Lord Yahushua HaMashiach, and by our gathering together unto him, that ye be not soon shaken in mind, nor be troubled, neither by spirit, nor by word, nor by letter, as from us, as that the day of Hamashiach is at hand.
So the day of the Lord, our Messiah, is at hand. All right? So this is the day that we're talking about. Go ahead and read the 3rd verse.
Verse 3, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition.
So what have we been out here talking about? Esau and his sister. All right? You got to throw the black woman in there because she with Esau. All right? She's his woman. She's not our woman. She ain't serving us. All right? A female is not a woman unless she's serving a man. All right? So these bitches and hoes out here ain't women. They damn sure ain't ladies. All right? They're just females out here hoeing. Being hoes. Like you were saying a while ago, just a few minutes ago, is a white woman did a video. She mad because now she telling women to go and examine your relationship, because if you either divorce your husband, you better go on and do it for Trump getting office, because it's talking about no fault divorce is going to be ended. So These bitches worried about abortion and no fault divorce.
And there was a black woman, black bitch. I'm not giving you out of the title. And she was doing a video. She was saying the same thing, but she said she named the poison. She said, "Go look up." She said, "You can't get out of it.
See?
Go ahead, go look up this name, and it was a poison that you can put in anything to knock somebody off." So she's
Yeah.
telling you not on the don't. If you can't divorce him, then murder your husband.
Yeah. But we the villains. So we teaching you about Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and we the worst thing on this earth. So what does that tell you about this world and this system? Motherfuckers talk about anything, how they color their booty hole, murder,
That's crazy.
and all this shit, and that's accepted. We come out here and tell you about the goodness of the Lord and try to give you this marvelous light. Oh, we just come to earth.
How dare you tell
See?
me about salvation?
Right. Or to clean myself up and get myself right. Who the fuck are you to tell me? That's Jake. They did Moses like that. Who made you king over us? That's Jake, man. Jake wanna be wicked. They don't even put no resistance up to the flesh. They just let the flesh just like goddamn the symbiote, venom. Like venom. They, that's their flesh. They just take charge and take control. Whenever they get ready, they don't put up no goddamn fight or struggle. We gotta resist the flesh. We can't serve our own bellies. That's what the world is about, serving their own appetites and desires. They want to fulfill their lust out here. I want to be able to fuck him and him and him and him over there and throw some women in there too.
And it.
That's the woman of Babylon today.
Right. Robots.
Yeah. So, but it's the world we live in. Give me
You spoke about that, basically giving in to the flesh and basically not constraining themselves. Ephesians 4:19 says, who being past feeling, they have no damn conscience, have given themselves over unto lasciviousness to work all uncleanness with greediness. And this is the NLT. They have no sense of shame. They live for lustful pleasure and eagerly practice every kind of impurity.
Every kind. Not some of them.
right. Oh, you?
Kind of, this is what this kingdom pushes out. This is the spirit of these people.
Oh, you say
They
so.
wake up in the spirit ready to do wickedness. They said they eagerly do. This is in their eyes. This is looked at as something that's good and righteous.
They got a slut walk.
Yeah, like like their God-given rights are being stripped from them because they can't murder their child. This is how they think.
Yeah.
That's my right, my body, my choice.
And see, they bring up the arguments of the rare cases. Oh, well, what about if you have a stillborn? I'm going to put my life at. What's the percentage rate of that? And first of all, we're not speaking against situations. We're speaking against the ones who just want to be a whore in the street and then go get rid of the child. How about you have some fucking discipline?
See the percentage thing. It said what about 0.15% was like from rape, and the other ones is from stillborn. But like for like the percentage of just do it just for the fuck up, it was 75%.
The water for them percentages. I knew it had to be high.
They was killing the baby when they was already almost full term and 8 to 9 months already. That's why they wanted. That's what they wanted to do. In 8 to 9 months, they weren't arguing about. They was arguing about 8 to 9 months. They could terminate the baby at that time, which he's alive. He's fully right there.
But they'll say it's just what's the word?
You don't have no spirit.
You don't have no spirit. But if somebody kill a pregnant woman, that's a double homicide.
Exactly.
So what? There's 2 children up there. There's 2 people, right? All right. So it's fucking confusion. It's true. I got it.
I mean, they just mothers can tell you, babies respond to stimuli, certain Yeah, they'll move and stuff. So how you what you mean they don't have a spirit? You know? And it's suggested for mothers to like sing and
With the music.
or
With the
music.
music.
Right, because the baby is alive.
Hey, John, remember?
Right, like John Lee. Woo, it's true. At the sound of Yahweh Shah
Yeah.
Mama.
I remember talking to my son's mama in the stomach, and he would kick or move.
Yeah, because they
but
got
he would hear
spirits.
the vibrations.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. I used to play that.
Facts.
Dumbass.
Beethoven with Cobb. That's the only music he like now. He got to sleep in it. That I used to do it all the time when he was on it. And that's all he do is sleep with that frequency.
Make
He
us
gotta listen
been
to it.
sleeping too much.
Yeah, that's good. That's good though. So,
Okay,
yeah,
about to
go ahead. You got the precept.
Just to land back off of how a lot of people or a lot of women, push that my body, my choice shit. Especially a lot of these women have men, and the men just go along with what they women say too.
Because they're in Winnieville. They're fucking Winnies.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 7 and verse 4. It says, the wife hath not power of her own body, but the husband. And likewise also the husband hath not power of his own body, but the wife. Just going into that real quick, because it's not my body, my choice. The scriptures say the woman doesn't have, how did it say? It says the wife hath not power of her own body, but the husband. So that woman, my body, my choice shit is out of there.
Yeah, that's self. And that's what Babylon has done to the modern woman, is taught her to be selfish. You know, a woman left to her own devices is destructive. You know, so they gave them free will to go out here and be destructive. And see, they can't be self-destructive, but just as Apostle Tahar stated years ago, the N-Dub, the black woman, is hell on wheels. And that go for all the women of the tribes of Israel. All right? All you so-called Negro itises, you know, you Latinas, and you Native American women, y'all are all trifling. Y'all are all trifling.
Yeah, they are.
All right? So, well, go back into that, guys. One more time.
1 Corinthians chapter 7.
Yeah, I can't be talking about no women, man.
Yeah, they ain't got no problem talking about us. Go ahead.
1 Corinthians chapter 7 and verse 4. The wife hath not power of her own body, but the husband. And likewise also the husband hath not power of his own body, but the wife.
So what Paul is breaking down is supposed to be a synergy. All right? The woman is supposed to care for the things of her husband, not be like, oh, you ain't getting nothing. It's my body. They cut off sex. You marry these hoes, they use sex as a bargaining tool or some type of leverage against you to manipulate you. See, that's what Paul, no, it don't work like that. That's what Paul said. Your man wants something, he ain't give a damn if you don't feel like it. You got an obligation. You know, and yeah, do benevolence and speak about that, but it ain't just in sex. It's you don't feel like cooking. So what? Your husband got to eat. I don't feel. I'm tired. Just get your ass in there and go make something happen. You know. But it's the same as what Paul said, even the man. So we got to do things we don't want to do. May not want to do. For the sake of our women or our families. We understand that. We understand that that's called responsibility. We understand we take a woman that we have an obligation, certain obligations. They don't understand that they also have certain obligations.
It's one-sided.
Yeah, it's always one-sided. And double standards. One-sided and double standards. You know?
Yeah, I heard one woman say, if I feel like I ever have to prove myself to anybody besides God, I walk away from the situation. But you'll list off a whole bunch of requirements for the man you say you deserve.
Right. And you go to that job interview and put on your best face for Esau Edom. That's why I say they're not all women. They're Esau's women. So what is Esau doing? Checking you out. to see if you fit for his organization.
Every day, you making sure you fit in his guidelines.
You fit in his shit, right? You conform to his image. But they don't want to conform to your image because in her eyes, you a nigga subject to the man. So she gonna go over your head and deal with the man.
Right. And you see it all the time. It don't even have to be in person with an Edomite. A woman could be, full-fledged, in flames with her husband, but let somebody call her. Look how quick that fucking voice gets soft and respectful. Especially if she's talking to a fucking Edomite or a heathen.
Yes, sir.
It's not like that towards her husband. But on the phone, that voice change, you get all soft and shit.
Yeah, I used to, when I first came in the truth, I was dealing with this woman. All right, she worked for the government. So, but every time she would have court days, she would have to actually go to court. Every court day, she would be up early in the morning in front of the mirror in her business attire, which was skimpy clothing, all right, skirts and with bosom out and shit. And I said, what the fuck is you doing in the, like, it pissed me. What the fuck is you, who the fuck you getting ready to go see? You going to go see your fucking master. You getting ready, you look like shit for your husband, but you get up and go to present yourself like this. You go, so I got the cleavage out, it's tight fitting, I'm here to be whatever you want me to be.
Right. Yeah, so what Paul, again, he was explaining that synergy that there should be between man and woman, just like the Lord said. What the Lord had brought together, let no man tie asunder, all right, come. But that's exactly what Esau has done with him in his women's liberation. He came in there and broke that synergy up to where now the woman don't want to, it should be a reciprocation. All right? Women today don't have no emotional intelligence. She don't care to have emotional intelligence. That means she's in tune with how you feel, what's going on with you, with how your spirit is. They don't give a fuck.
Too many mixed spirits on.
And they got too much other shit going on. They eating wrong. Like the brother said, they done took loads and loads up in them. So they all screwed up. What?
No, he said, your mama said they have too.
Yeah, shit.
Yes, and then all that dye and shit they putting, that shit's leaking through their fucking pores, man. That shit has an effect on your anatomy, man.
The scalp and the skull both are porous. So, yeah, you got to be careful what you put in your hair.
They used to say, like, when they change their hair, every day you get a different woman or a different version.
Yeah.
That shit is literal. They don't understand that.
But when they say that, and you actually take that into consideration, they get mad when that's in they changing their appearance. And I got blonde hair today and pink hair tomorrow. No, that's everybody with
So many personalities, you're crazy
That's
ass.
demons on you.
Right.
You don't know what the black woman to pull up. She will pull up in the car. You don't know who the fuck is that?
And she really went on now like Snoop Dogg and Baby Boy.
Yeah.
But I got a quick one. Just to go into this again, brother was saying, women say today, my body, my choice. It ain't your body, for one. But two, I'm going to read this real quick. This from ZeroHeads.com, just to show you the mindset since Trump got in office. They think like they got control over the man with their body. So this is a new thing that saw the new trend amongst women. It's called the 4 B's. It says they are advocating, this quick on Zero Heads, they are advocating from abstaining from sex, dating, and marriage, and even having children because of the outcome of the 2024 elections. So,
But hold that thought, don't go nowhere. Men was already leaving there.
Exactly.
Apostle just did a video on MGTOW today. Apostle, so they saying that, but men already wasn't fucking with them. So, yeah, but go ahead, brother.
now that's it. So that's women new thing now. That's what they about to keep away from men. It says sex, dating, marriage, and even children. Right? But
See, they control sex and children are attached to that, but the man is the one who has to agree to date your ass or marry you. And like the elder just brought out, all right, men have already said, you know what, fuck, we don't fucking want to. You don't, first of all, there's plenty of options, man.
It's but I just want to get an example to show a woman's body is not hers. No matter what happened, if the child went, that's not yours. You know. But real quick, this second Maccabees chapter 7 and verse 20. This the mother of the 7 brothers, as all of them was put to death. It says, Second Maccabees 7 and 20. But the mother was marvelous above all, and worthy of honorable memory. For when she saw her 7 sons slain within the space of one day, she bare it with a good courage because of the hope that she had in the Lord. Now check this out. Yes, she exhorted every one of them in her own language, so she was talking in the Hebrew, filled with courageous spirits, and stirring up her womanish thoughts with a manly stomach. That ain't what I want, but that's the point. Just to show you a man's mind and a woman's mind is different. Because in a time like this, the Lord said she gathered those womanish thoughts and she was thinking like a man right here. Well, you know,
After she had to watch her sons be men.
you know, what's the nigga name with the big Steve Harvey? When he wrote the book,
Think like a woman, act like a man.
that's what she was doing right here. It says she put on a manly spirit just to show in a time of distress, trouble, men, you got to have a manly spirit. Think about if Kamala, I think Apostle Hall said that on why she didn't give a speech after she lost. He said she was probably drunk somewhere. Yeah, on drugs or some shit.
Nose wide open.
You know?
Giggling.
Talking about, come on, Joe.
Yeah.
You know?
Blow.
But, or and she got it from his son. Shit.
Yeah.
You know, he got it. But I'm gonna finish this. It says, yeah, she, even on a period, it will say if something go down, a woman on a period. I think it was Mike from Radion.com. He said that just imagine her in a round table with Putin, Kim Jong Un. Certain of these leaders is like, what's she gonna bring to the table? Nothing.
So I'm saying the same thing.
And laugh. But check this out though, just to show the difference between a man and a woman and how a woman's body is not hers, even if she do have children. It says, yeah, Second Maccabees 7 and 21. Yeah, she exhorted every one of them in her own language, filled with courageous spirits, and stirring up her womanish thoughts with a manly stomach, she said unto them. So this is how a man would think, how a man would respond to the situation. She said, I cannot tell you how you came into my womb.
First of all, it wouldn't even got to this point in this day and age because what the woman of now would have been just eat it, just take it, just do what he say do.
Right.
Wouldn't even got to that point. But the brothers bring out this is beautiful because she had to get in the mind frame of a fucking man to deal with what she had to deal with, man.
Nah, that's it. That's it. Verse 22. And this is what she said. Now check this out. Tell me after reading this now. Before we read it, what it says, she was filled with the Spirit. So what she about to say ain't no bullshit. She telling the truth through the what? Through the Spirit, right? This is what she gonna say. Now let's see if a woman's body is her choice. She said, I cannot tell you how you came into my womb. To her own sons, I don't even know how you was born. For I neither gave you breath nor life, neither was it I that formed the members of every one of you. Well, hold on, I thought what was in a woman's stomach was hers, and she could just kill it. Well, no, that's not so. It says, but doubtless the creator of the world, who formed the generation of man and found out the beginning of all things, will also with his own mercy give you breath and life again, as ye now regard, not for your own sakes for his law. So the point is, women is not your body, your choice. Remember, it's the Father of spirits. One, you for the Heavenly Father Yahweh, and that spirit he's sitting down, that's his spirit he's sitting down in the body. You know? And even ultimately, even if you do go to abortion, that's not even Esau, that's all the will of the Lord ultimately. You know?
But he put that seed in them, that spirit came through a seed of a man. Right?
Through the seed of a man. If it's your body of choice, like the woman said, tell us how them bones grew from a sperm. Sperm, just these hard ass bones. All right, a face, eyes, arms, limbs, a neck, all the insides. If it's your body and that's your creation, tell us how it was made. They can't.
Power. The man holds power. Okay? Within the order of coming from the heavens, man. yes, I will. When we when the apostles was dealing with the black unconsciousness had some type of movement, I'll say. They was polite, all right. What's the word we want to use for polite? I ain't gonna get on him, but he was bringing up the fact he tried to teach that a woman could have a child on her own through secretion. You're an idiot, man. Yeah, the Bartholin gland. There's no when has it happened? So one example of a woman not having to take seed from a man to conceive a child. I'll wait.
Would you bring out?
This is 1 John chapter 2 in verse 15. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him.
Right, love not the world. This world is corrupt, evil, wicked as all get out. All right. This world is given over to into the hand of the wicked, Esau, Edom. All right. It belongs to the prince of the power of the air. And you can read about that Matthew the 4th chapter. Because it tells you about, Satan taking Yahushua up on the high mountain, showing him all the kingdoms of the earth. And try and get the Lord to bow to him. All right, because all of the kingdoms of the earth was under his power. Talking about the spiritual demon Satan. But Yahushua got the victory now. See, when he took the Lord on the mountain, that was Satan's that was his window of opportunity. But now that the Lord has been on the cross, it's a done deal. We got the victory. As long as we remain in Yahushua, because Yahushua has the victory. He conquered death. So if it wasn't going to happen, but if Yahushua would have bowed, we'd have stayed in this shit and subject to Esau forever. But it wasn't meant for that to happen. Showing you that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men. But go ahead,
1 John chapter 2 in verse 15 again, it says, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world.
Right, what's the thing that's in the world? See, well, here in Babylon, a lot of places in the world now vote, but all this shit, man, the religion, these haunted houses, these worldly women, like the apostle said, man, shit, it's time to cut the woman off. So they're just distractions. They're demonic distractions. And that gets you caught up. These women get you caught up. They don't mean you no good. They out for what they can get out of you. They're not looking to see what they can do for you. Go ahead,
Continuing on, it says, if any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him.
Right. If you love the world, you cannot love Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. Because this is not the world that he meant for us to live in. This is not how he wanted us to live. This is not, what he intended for us. He wants us to have life and have it abundant. But thanks to Yahushua, we can have it now. But we got to get past this. This world has to go. All right? That's why in 2 Peter 3 it say that, the elect going to be looking for a new heaven and a new earth, not this shit. This here, man, this shit is depressing. It's draining. It's horrible, man. Babylon just strips and pulls and drains. And it don't give you anything back.
it wasn't for the gospel and this word, that's why the scripture says that they will seek to wear out the saints. All right, Daniel 7 and 25, 18. Daniel 7, 18. But right, that's why we got to have a constant diet of this word, all right, to replace our spiritual minerals, to replace our spiritual vitamins, all right? Because this place, it just strips you, man. It'll drain you dry. And look at all the people in the world. That's why you're not to love this world, nor the things that are in this world. It leads to death. Everything in this world leads to death, all right? Especially the women. You know? Yeah. Most of the time, y'all probably just seen it. You see a lot of old couples. The man die first.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, the man usually die first. You know? Yeah.
He's been working his ass off.
Right. And having to put up with that.
Yeah.
That take from you, bro. That take
home
from
all day cooking and clean. It didn't take you the whole day to fucking clean.
Nah.
You've been busy being a busybody, running your mouth, you've been bullshit. Clean a whole house in a couple hours and be done.
To 3 hours, yeah. Depending how, you know. But go ahead.
That's a rock. So I'm trying to, if I find it, but it say pretty much like it's in 25 or 26 going into a wicked wife. And it says like a wicked woman with a
She invaded the courage.
Yep. She
That's
take
the
away
end of 25.
take away a man's strength. He like this now. He don't give a fuck. He can't make decisions. He don't know.
They testosterone zap.
You see it.
Like
They
they zap the
the old
testosterone.
couple, especially old Jake couple.
Yeah, the dude be
The
comfortable.
woman to still be like they at up age, she'll still have life about it, and he's
The man be comfortable.
got a shirt tucked in, some shiny shoes on and shit.
Shoulders,
Trying to make
shoulders.
it.
That posture is defeated.
Yeah.
I'm reading the GNT. It's Ciroc 25. It's Ciroc 25. And I did. It's Ciroc 25 and 23 in the GNT. A bad wife will make her husband gloomy and depressed and break his heart. Show me a timid man who can never make up his mind, and I will show you a wife who doesn't make her husband happy.
You see? They drain you of testosterone. In this system, it wasn't like that in the ancient world. But
Women
men
get
were
their
allowed to
training.
be men. Men are not allowed to be men no more. Men set order. That's a man's purpose. A woman's person, they're emotional. A man's purpose in a relationship with a woman is to get her emotions in check, to make them work for you. Because emotions ain't necessarily bad or in and of themselves bad. It's just the woman out of control with her emotions.
She makes her judgments based off
Right.
emotions.
And see, that's where the man come in to make the decisions.
Yeah.
Because we deal with logic. We deal with reason. All right?
You can't do that no more. You can't come, no, we ain't doing that. That ain't the right.
That's what I'm saying.
This is
You can't lay down the law no more, but yeah, you got it.
You being toxic.
Right.
No, but you know this man just thinking about it because a man he works to bring a woman's dream to life, man. Okay, when they kids, what they dream? They playing with house. They playing, got a little club Barbie doll, got a car, we get married. They get their fucking dream.
Yeah.
They go get the shit he want to do as a child. He don't get to fulfill that.
Yeah, but that's for real because this is the Byzantine Empire.
Yes, it
Babylon is the Byzantine Empire. Well, this revised Roman Empire is Byzantine. What does Byzantine mean?
Back.
There you go. So you said that with confidence.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I like that.
He ain't got no woman breaking his courage. Right?
But no, it means backwards. This is the backwards shit right here. Women given authority. That's crazy, bro. That's out of order. But women, you was good. Hit it again. Hit it one more time, brother. That's heavy because we see that a woman that's allowed to usurp the authority of a man will destroy his huevos.
Yes.
All right. That's why Jake fell in love with Tony Montana because he said all he have in this world is his balls and his word, and he don't break them for nobody.
That's offensive. You tell you ain't got no balls.
Right.
You know, the Disney movies, the
Fight
baseball
word.
movies, and you say you got no marbles.
And that's what Esau wants. That's why I say he destroyed that dynamic of interdependency between male and female, man and woman. He destroyed that. Now the woman got the big head, thinking that she's on a man's level and can surpass a man, and they out here failing and losing.
That's why they really hate Trump.
Well, he stands for everything that he represents toxic masculinity. He grab pussies.
Yeah, he do.
And he say what's on his mind. That's the world I grew up in.
Yeah.
Men didn't hold their tongue, but men wasn't talking shit either. Men wasn't like, oh, bitch ass nigga telling. Men only spoke when something needed to be said in my day.
That's true.
They didn't do that gospel and you heard this, and the men spoke when, and you know, if they had business or something like that. You know, just, you know, man stuff.
You grew up hearing that, man. Grandpa don't really talk.
They didn't talk much.
That's my
They
grandpa.
didn't talk much.
But they thought that was the putting the energy of something wrong. Why he don't never? The fuck you need to talk to a child for?
Yeah. Or women.
Yeah. Is the pie ready? That's all I need to know.
Yeah. My drawers clean.
Yeah, is the biscuits fluffy? Buttermilk?
That's it. You know, we make, you know, make light, but it's real talk. This real talk, you know. In my day, men spoke, you know, when they needed to speak. And you felt it.
Yeah.
And they said
Right on
something,
top.
you felt it.
Because you don't talk much,
Yeah.
you're going to hurt you. You'll be like, oh shit.
Come. But yeah, go ahead, bro.
In Sirach chapter 25 and verse 23 in the GNT. A bad wife will make her husband gloomy and depressed and break his heart.
You see it. That's why men be going bald and having all type of health issues because of the stress of fucking trying to keep this damn demon happy. Happy wife, happy life. No, it's not true. All right, then why is this man in the hospital and shit having heart attacks and cardiac arrest and all type of shit? Okay?
And you know what, too, the women ain't happy. Men breaking their back trying to please these women, and majority of people, women going to get divorced. Number one thing is, I'm just not happy no more.
Yeah.
You know, he's too controlling.
He ain't got, I don't spend enough time with me. He worked 12 hours a fucking night.
But it's not a man's job. It's none of you brothers' job. Brothers that got women, it's not your job to make a woman happy. Each person is responsible for their own happiness. If she ain't happy, what the fuck you gonna do to make her happy?
It's her job to make you happy.
And really, the truth be told, right, they supposed to be helpmates. And too many men worrying about it if they woman happy because they know that she can go get that box to Tyrone up the street, and that's what's fucking up the game.
So they work so
Social media too. Yeah,
That's
social
social
media. They see these other women living lives that they really ain't living like
Which
that.
is fraudulent. Yeah.
Right, you know,
Wax.
and traveling and hot girl
Sweat.
summer and the aesthetics, you know, the little sayings and dumb shit.
I was gonna say, or if you have, you got these self rappers and celebrities, they fly them out and they give them
spin
their
around.
life and this and that. They
They
expect you to bring that type of energy.
Yeah, you done had that shit one time. Your ass got you. If you won't tell the rest of the story, you fucking around, got stuck out of town, had to fuck your way to get back home.
Then they see with these celebrities, well, Offset got Cardi B a Lamborghini for her birthday. Like they compare their lives to shit they see, and they expect their man to live up to those same expectations. you know, as a celebrity, and they getting it in this fantasy world, bro. That's again, it's delusion.
Right, I should bet you with a pair of socks.
Well, the woman, black women in America are illusion. So it only makes sense for them to be delusional. Their whole life is an illusion. And you get with them, you don't have nothing but an illusion. They don't have no substance, and half of them, they don't look like what you think they look like. You know, so the modern Babylonian woman is an illusion.
Yes,
You know, she don't have nothing to offer you. And even her looks ain't real.
Not real. Take it off.
Half of the shit that you like about her, it ain't hers. She bought it from Nissan. Most of the shit you like about these women, they done bought. All right, including their shapes and figures. They done bought. They're illusion. You know? Don't give up something tangible for an illusion.
That's why the parody in the movie "I'm Gonna Get You Sucker." Remember when he had the little date with the chick, and she took everything off, popped it on one leg, and
Yeah.
wild ass shit and everything.
Yeah.
They would erase their eyebrows to draw them back on.
They do that with their hair.
Where we left off at?
So Rock 25 and 23 in the GNT. A bad wife will make her husband gloomy and depressed and break his heart. Show me a timid man who can never make up his mind, and I will show you a wife who doesn't make her husband happy. You know why he ain't gonna better make up his mind? Because everything he do, suggest, or want to do or say, she'll shoot him down. Make him feel like a little nigga, you know, less than.
Right. See what your mama
Or
say.
second guessing, you know. She'll shoot him down or second guess. Well, you think you really should? Like Florida. But James, you know, I always have to second guess. Yeah. But just imagine how your confidence would be. You walk into your house first, it smells like food. You smell the food cooking from outside.
That's what
Then you walk in the house to good evening, my Lord. Good afternoon, my Lord. You know, imagine how your confidence would be, how you would interact in the world.
Sit down.
You know,
Sit down.
take your seat rubbed and all that. As opposed to, you make me sick. Sick of looking at your ass.
If she there when you get home,
Right.
she had brunch. She had happy hour with drinking with strange men. You coming home to no food, an empty house, and it's dirty.
And all this can be summed up with one word concerning the Israelites. That is cursing. Let's go back to the curses. What you got?
We want to see what the next verse say. We want to see how it worded.
It says, verse 24, sin began with a woman, and we must all die because of her. And don't let a bad wife have her way any more than you would allow water to leak from your cistern. If she won't do as you tell her, then divorce her.
That's what the scriptures say. We the ones supposed to be getting rid of your asses, man. According to the law. And you leave with nothing. Everything stays with us. Children and kids. Yep.
And no more rods.
You a possession. Go.
Right, and no more rods.
Exactly. Yeah.
David and what's her name, Michael?
Yeah.
Yep.
Man, you locked that ass up.
Yeah.
She started talking
People
all that
away.
shit.
Well, you gotta put a bitch away.
Even Hagar with Abraham too. He was sent them on
Who that?
there. Abraham with Hagar.
Oh, he's on the house.
Y'all would call the men of the Lord, the men of the scriptures, all right, y'all would call them toxic men.
Definitely. Yeah, man, you know, but see, there is no checks and balances with these women in Babylon. They're not required to be responsible. They're not required to, be obligated to anyone but themselves. So that creates a monster. The scripture said mistress women would bring forth monsters. Both male and female. So what you got out here is a bunch of female monsters. These little nigglets too. You know, these little mophead, in the words of Apostle Tahar, these little mophead niggas too. They're feminine asses. Esau to reverse the roles. Women bold. You know, I be seeing the little chick be doing pranks.
I
These
hate
women
that
out here
face.
quick,
I want to fuck.
but these women out here, they quick to fucking fight. But these women so quick to fight.
Like men.
Like, yeah, even men respect each other because they know
Right.
I'm gonna have to kill this man or this man gonna kill me, one of the two. That's how I go into it. I don't look at you gonna have a beer afterwards. No, because you get me, I'm gonna kill your motherfucking ass. You know? That's me. If it get to that point, when you put your hands on me, nigga, you should die.
We ain't gonna be friends after that.
Yeah, that's rough for me. Some people can do that,
I'm with
or vice versa. You know, I go into a fight looking, well, shit,
It's the
I
end.
might have to die.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what type of skills this man has. He might take me out in one strike.
Yeah. I got to
Woman-
strike first.
What you want, bitch? They put the fight because they think it's a game. Life is a game to these women out here, man. That's why you shouldn't be fucking with these hoes. If they don't take their life serious, how the fuck they gonna take yours
Exactly.
serious? For real.
You riding in the car, she driving and cussing everybody out on the road. Bitch, you put my life in danger.
Yeah, I had to check my son mama on that. You know? But go ahead.
It's Isaiah, you got it though. Isaiah 32 and verse 9. Rise up, ye women that are at ease.
Right, rise your asses up because y'all low vibrational, low thinking, y'all are low. Rise up, you wicked ass women of Babylon. You Israelite women here in Babylon. Wherever else you practicing wickedness. Because y'all wicked over there in the UK,
Yeah.
all throughout Europe, y'all just wicked wherever y'all at. That's why the apostle said hell on wheels. Because y'all mobile with y'all wicked. Going to Dubai just to be wicked.
Yes. All of they traveling the world to be
Porta
wicked.
potty. To be a goddamn porta potty. Or a freak out for a goat. See, Ishmael get all women over there and have them freaking off with goats and shit.
And come back and look down at you.
Yeah, man, right. All that shit.
How you think she got that position in the gas station?
You know, we grew up in the area where I grew up in Houston. All right, you used to see that. You had Ishmael ran the little hood gas station and shit, but every now and then you see certain black chicks from the neighborhood, they'd be behind the counter, just sitting back there, or they're coming in there and they getting whatever they want and walking out of there. Why? Because later on that night they gotta come and pay for it, man. Yep.
Yeah. You know the whole economy. It's a whole economy in the hood.
And that's history.
That's
It's always been. You went travel somewhere. Where's the haunted house? Where's the saloon?
What a hoe.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's looking for the profit.
Yeah. Shit, so I can relieve myself.
But yeah, the ancient ways were better. But yeah, we going back to the ancient ways. And we ain't been dealing with no, all women ain't gonna be whores. But go
And that's
ahead,
what they don't get. Part of the major part of we're not speaking on this. We hate the condition and the mind frame you are. We're looking to the kingdom so we can see you in the beautiful state that you're supposed to be, man.
Yeah.
In proper order.
And see, the modern woman, she don't value chastity, being chaste. They
Yeah,
don't
I
value
recall.
that.
That was some of the worst. That was the worst name that was given to some of these black women. Chastity.
Well, now they like to feign it and use the word demure. Demure as if they classy.
I heard that before.
Just putting shit on their so they just, I'm very demure. But you know, oh, and read this too, but you got women nowadays who say they graduated from their whole phase because that was years ago. So everybody they slept with, it don't count. You got women who think like that and they really think in their mind that shit don't count no more. But it says, Isaiah 32 and verse 9, rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. give ear unto my speech.
Right. This is the Lord calling out to you women out here. You know what I'm saying? Hey, destruction is coming. All right? And you women first in line. You know? But go ahead, brother.
Yeah, y'all can cut straight to the front.
Oh, we gotta go back to Isaiah 4. I didn't make my point.
Yeah, we gotta go back.
Go ahead.
It says, many days and years shall you be troubled, ye careless women, for the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come.
And the vintage is in reference to all of the goodies, for lack of a better term, that's been given to them. All right.
And that's what they worried about losing
But
right
look,
now.
But look, that's going to the northern kingdom, coming over here legally. So the vintage is failing. You know, they getting big bread coming over here, man, across the board. And yeah, they complaining. The woman, the Israelite woman here in America is complaining. You know, they can't afford nothing. They can't afford that lifestyle, that fraudulent lifestyle that they posting online and shit. You know, they can't afford it. But they quick to call you dusty if you can't take them, you know, where they want to go, even though they can't afford it.
Yeah, but you was going to eat McDonald's that night.
Right.
That's true. But she don't want to go to Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah,
Yeah, once don't fucking I hate that shit.
go ahead,
We got one more verse that says, tremble ye women that are at ease, be troubled, ye careless ones, strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins.
Right, because y'all, the time of mourning is coming. So the Lord's saying, rise up, get your mind right. The vintage is going to fail. That gathering is not going to come. All right? That's section 8. Tannin. What's that? What the food stamp? SNAP. All that shit. Yeah, EBT. All that gathering. Yeah, it's slowly diminishing. But it's failing. Hey, give child support. You know? Give child support. It's going to come a time there ain't going to be no child support. Especially, you know, for the women that got brothers that's in the truth.
And I've been seeing, just dealing with that, man. It's a lot of brothers that the most I've been taking the children, putting them, giving brothers their children, getting them off the child support and judging the fucking woman, man.
That's good. That ain't your pop. You know, because these women, again, they for themselves. They really not. You heard what Northwest said? Allegedly, she said, yeah. She said she don't like her mom.
Yeah, she rather be with her father.
Right. So she said he look out for her and take care of her, you know, like a daddy do. But she said her mama, they live together, but she don't never spend no time. She would hardly see her mama.
She busy.
Right. In a Babylonian whore.
She said she don't even understand what she doing.
Yeah, right. So, yeah, that show you. And that's how Jake is, man. We love our children. We love our children. We love our women. Kanye didn't want to leave. She left. He didn't want to leave and break up. A man don't want to break up his family. You know? Even if your woman is, you know, out there.
Yeah. You got men that die from heartache.
Yeah, you got from grief. And you got from stress. Grief will kill you too. Okay, Isaiah 4. Yeah.
Isaiah 4:1 says, in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man.
7 in the term of completion. It's talking about there's going to be a certain number. We don't know the number. It's not going to be 7 exactly. It's just going to be a complete number. So where, you know, the women that the Most High got to show mercy, well, the women that the Lord is going to show mercy to, they're going to pick them, they're going to give them brothers.
Yeah, and they're not going to be these demons.
Right, it don't be right. the dregs of Babylon. Cause brothers ain't gonna be having it. I tell you right now, these bitches ain't gonna be able to approach it.
When you can't call 911, there's certain bitches I wish you would show the fuck up, man.
Exactly.
I think it's a poltergeist. I'm gonna slap your fucking head in.
And that's how every brother feels about these women out here, man. They done shitted on everybody. Black woman is shitted on the Latino woman, Native American woman. They shitted on all Israelite men. You know?
I was gonna say you'd be surprised too of how many women actually watch us and listen to what we say, but they they just low key, and then that day they pop out.
Yeah, see, that'll be the 7.
Yeah.
So I mean, all them women gonna get with a brother.
Shit, some of them Northern Kingdom women, the women who just work, the humble Northern Kingdom women who come
No,
over,
man.
Central
Yeah.
and South America, all them too. The Lord, he got the Northern Kingdom
I
coming
work
over.
with one. I work with one. I said, Lord, just let me, in the time. And she was God damn it, Zebulon. No, Salaki.
Dominican?
Manasseh. She was Manasseh. But they, like I was talking about, emotional intelligence, they be tuned in. Like I'm just at the break room trying to eat. She got me a napkin and a fork and shit. I don't even know her like that. You know, I see her. We probably see each other. We hadn't even really spoke to each other, but yeah, we're in the break room. I'm heating my food up. She give me a fork and a napkin and all that stuff. I'm like, damn, that was new to me.
Yeah.
So yeah. But the other Northern Kingdom was hating every time I tried to.
Yeah,
They were hating. So I said, you know what, shit, if it meant to be, you know.
Yeah, you gotta
You
wait.
just keep
They'll
moving.
be in HR telling them.
Yeah.
Yeah, no good.
But yeah, man, and we don't have women on this side, brother.
It's true.
But go ahead.
It says, in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach.
And that was the point. To take away the reproach, that's showing you that America, Kamala Harris, Donald Trump, Barack Obama, Joe Biden, none of this shit can save you Israelite women. Your Israelite man is your ticket out of this shit. We the ones able to take away the reproach of a woman. And that's only if the Lord take away our reproach. As his woman, his bride, the church. One more time, Mike.
Okay. This is Isaiah 4:1. And in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away.
By the man's name. There'll be none of no more of that hyphen shit. There'll be no hyphens in the kingdom. You're going to be called by his name to take away your reproach. The women out here in Babylon, they're in great reproach against the Most High. And the Most High required that which is past. So these bitches got a lot of shit that, they on the hook for.
Yeah. And the judge is not gonna be light.
At all.
No. The Most High don't say, well, it's a woman, I'm gonna lighten up. No, you fucking with one of my chosen, man.
Especially when the Lord had Sirach, well, written in Sirach that, all wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. So you think the Most High gonna take it easy on a woman? He know her nature. That's why he put man over her. Women got to be put in check. They don't like to hear that. It's just a fact. But at the end of the day, the women are with the guys who put them in check, that treat them like shit, that put them in their place. At the end of the day, that's who they fuck with.
I was watching a skit, and you had a woman playing a parole officer, and her parolee came in. This was a married woman. She's she's unhappy at home with her husband who's trying to fix the problem, but the parolee come in and she's treating him like shit. And he like stood up. He say, "I didn't come in here to be disrespectful to you, man. Show me the same respect." He checked her ass, and she got in order, and then went and told her friends. But when he talked to me like that, it kind of made me feel excited.
She got the tingles down
Yeah,
there.
yeah, she got the problem.
That's why a lot of them play them toxic games too. They want to bring that
I
side out
want
of
to see
you.
that.
Yeah, they want you to rough them up a little bit.
Woman on she know that you soft, you weak, she can walk over you, but
You're not gonna get it.
women don't like that weak shit.
You get Christmas box.
Right.
Honey, no more.
Yeah, Valentine's
If
Day.
your Valentine gift ain't good enough, you don't get Valentine's box.
Well, that's true. Yeah, I ain't gonna argue with that.
What I'm gonna do with these funky ass roses?
That was it. Okay. Go ahead, bro.
Isaiah 32:2. And a man shall be as a hiding place from the wind,
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
That was-
Beautiful.
and a covert from the tempest.
So the wind is talking about the nuclear destruction, all right? Because you speak about the vessel
Yeah,
Beast.
beast of destruction.
destruction, right?
That's
That's
sweeping
what they're
wind.
destroying wind coming through just like read it out, read it again.
Isaiah 32:2. And a man shall be as an hiding place from the wind,
From that wind, all right? That destroying wind. Wind, right?
it says in a covert, which is a shelter,
Right. The cover, shelter, go ahead.
it says from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place, as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land.
See? Yeah, that's like that term damsel in distress. And when that, that knight,
Shining
white, shining armor show up, that's like a river in the dry, to that woman. It's like, shit. How it go to the,
Yeah, she don't be sitting up in the little wherever she up in the castle. You know, I'm independent. I'm gonna get up out of here myself. She looking out the window, waiting for that knight in shine. Please come save me.
happy. Not, he too short.
Yeah, that's wrong.
Yeah, none of that. Yeah. Read that again,
I actually seen a video. I went to put in the chat. It was this woman in Florida. She was about to get raped by this man in like the woods or whatever, by a swamp. And you had cops rolled up like as he was on top of him about to put it in. And her voice, the relief, her voice. Oh my God,
It
thank
was
you.
beyond
Thank
grateful.
you. Like, bro, she was so grateful. Like, bro,
She crying and she was screaming and crying. Yeah,
that's how we gonna be to these women out here that the Heavenly Father got set aside. Right? We gonna be their knight in shining armors, or their how do you say the prince on the white horse or whatever.
it's charming.
All of that shit. Right. That's what we gonna be to them. Read it again now.
Just like Isaiah the Most High said, I'll make a man more precious
Precious
than
and
fine
fine. I was thinking about that earlier.
yeah, boy.
It says,
Read it out.
Isaiah 32:2, and a man shall be as a hiding place from the wind, and a covert from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place.
As rivers of water in a dry place. It's like you run across some water you ain't drunk, and you parched, and you see you dehydrated, about to pass out. Yeah, you see that water? That water gonna be like us to these women.
Yeah, that's all you want because that's a form of salvation.
We gonna be their salvation.
It's going to be a famine of good men out here, and only good men are going to be the men of the Lord.
Yeah, Isaiah 13 chapter.
Yeah, and you know what? You got it.
This
And
is,
some more.
it says, as the shadow of a great rock in a weary land. That was it.
Yeah. Like Jonah with that gird. Yeah. He was happy for that gird because it was giving him some shade.
To shade.
Yeah. And he was at the point to pass out. Most I had a gird come up and give him some shade, some relief. That's how we gonna be to these women. And like you say, not these little scraggly ass skeezers out here.
Yeah, fuck it. We bringing skeezers back.
Yeah, I'm bringing this shit back. Bringing back skeezers.
Well, that's to show you they would be the modern fucking Megan Thee Stallion follower, because it said the women said we're gonna have our own food. Bro, these women out there saying we're in Jacob Trouble, Ain't no more microwaves. You know, you can have the Lord gonna bless brothers with women with skill. Women who know how to do certain things, who can help out.
Not
Not
a bitch who smoke black.
Yeah.
Smoking Newports.
Yeah, not just no random ass women. Women who gonna bring substance to what the Lord gonna have brothers doing in that time, man. They just gonna be no random ass bitches. And again, our whole mindset and thought process will be different in that time. We ain't gonna care, boy, she got that fat ain't no. You know?
No,
Man, she got
that
boy,
don't stink
that ass
in
fat.
that day.
Yeah, because what makeup they gonna have? What pads and tampons y'all gonna have? Like, what y'all gonna have? And then bitches already go out in their day-to-day life with their body showing. So you gonna go out and when Jacob trouble, men gonna be out of jail. Ain't no police. You got blood that's dried up, newly created creatures. Come on, man.
We're gonna be in that Denzel spirit. The book of Eli.
Yep, like Samara
You
Trouble.
gonna,
Yeah.
you gonna really scrutinize a bitch and check her spirit before, cause we gonna be in survival mode.
Yeah, because you know this bitch can cost me my life.
Yeah, she can be she is a liability.
Yeah.
She gonna be a liability.
Or she could be trying to set you up.
That's what she was doing.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Because that's when a woman's gonna become a commodity, a low level commodity at that.
Yep.
This is Isaiah chapter 13 and verse 12.
It's a lot. But just to mention that, because a lot of Israelites coming to the truth and they use that Isaiah 4, man, see 7 women and like they Hugh Hefner and shit now. Bro, in that time, we ain't even gonna be looking for no women. We ain't even gonna be, oh, here it is. Oh, it's time now. You know.
Yeah, you done got dressed and shit, you got cologne on, all right, go get my 7 women.
You grabbing your shit, oh, yeah, I'm about to get them now. No, but we ain't gonna be looking for women.
It's gonna be a time of dramatic situations, man. All right, and that woman's gonna have to be able to assist in some way. You ain't gonna just grab up any old bitch with bat wings on her eyelashes, man.
Like I say, you're gonna have a lot of shit going. You gonna see family members getting put to death. All these people around you getting down. You ain't gonna be worried about down. I just can't wait to these bitches. Like,
You ain't gonna be thinking.
Yeah, you ain't be right. That would be the last thing on your mind.
Think about some funky box.
Think about making it.
Shit, when you gonna eat again?
Go ahead, I hit that again.
This is Isaiah chapter 13 and verse 12. I will make a man more precious than fine gold.
Right, the Israelite man, not just any man, not just, Lord don't just choose out of every, I'm gonna pick somebody out of every tribe, every nation.
Man of the Lord.
Yeah, man of the Lord, out of the nation of Israel. Right, all 12 tribes the Most High had preserved. Get that real quick. The Most High had preserved Romans 11, 7.
7,000
The same men that He preserved is the men that's going to be made more precious than fine gold and get them 7 women. Now that 7, it could be 3, it could be 2, it could be 7, it could be 10. We don't know. Just, go ahead.
It's Romans 11 and 4. But what said the answer to the Most High to them? I have reserved to myself 7,000 men who have not bowed the knee to the image of Baal.
Right, verse 4. I'm tripping. So hit that again.
Romans 11 and 4. But what said the answer of the Most High unto him? I have reserved to myself 7,000 men.
So again, 7,000 men is just a complete, the number of completion. And we know it's 144 at least. Then the 1/3 is coming, a great multitude. But yeah, that 7,000, beginning with the 144,000 is just, most side just like the Lord said, I had lost none, but the son of perdition. Then that thou hast given me, he said, I have lost none. So that's that, talking about complete number of them that meant to be delivered and saved will be delivered and saved. Most High preserved. All right. So yeah, they're gonna go through hell. They're gonna have challenges, trials, and tribulations, but they're gonna come through. Most High got a complete set, 144,000 that's gonna make it out of this place. Go ahead.
It says, I have reserved to myself 7,000 men who have not bowed the knee to the image of Baal.
So they're not going to be just like we read earlier. They're not going to love this world. They're not going to bow down the knee to the image of Baal, which in this society is sweet Jesus. You know, but Baal just means Lord, and that's what they call Lord Jesus. Yeah, Baal is the word. It just means Lord.
Yeah, you have Baal for real.
Yeah, you got Baal for real. You know,
Baal
Peor, yeah. What's the Lord of the flies? Well, yeah, Beelzebub. Baal's a Baal. Yeah, I couldn't think of it. Right. So, yeah. So, right. The 7,000 haven't bowed the knee to even the Queen of Heaven. None of these idols that
That's
Esau
the same
put
sheep
up.
spoken about in John 10 that can't
Yeah,
be
yeah.
plucked out of Yahweh Shai's
Yeah,
hand.
yeah.
Because even with what he
That's-
just read, it said he reserved them unto himself.
Right.
And he gave them unto Yahweh Shai.
That's it right there.
Revelation 14. These are they who follow Yahweh Shai, what this will be doing.
So there you go.
I was singing that song.
Right, a new song. We out here singing a new song. You know, the world ain't supposed to like it. It's supposed to irritate them.
Yeah.
You know, it's supposed to irk their nerves. You know, disturb their soul and spirit. So they ain't right. You know, if the world in league with you, that means you ain't right.
Exactly.
But go ahead, I. Okay, no, that was good.
I was just gonna ask something about the image of Baal, right? Because in Revelation 13, it goes into the image of the beast. This man's system that he's trying to afford, which is the Roman Empire coming back into power, but it's upgrading now with technology and all this other shit, right? But we know that he's gonna bring forth the Quran, and all of the pieces are set in place. Right? You got Donald Trump, and you got the person who's backing him so much, Elon Musk. You see, so they
Match made in hell.
Yeah.
and they close. I think he gave Trump like $150 million for his campaign. So
Because they in cahoots.
so you got the Neuralink technology, you got all of this, the robots that he gonna make, all that's gonna turn into because really all of that shit is gonna be just for human use, but they want to use that and weaponize all of these things. You see? Right? So this is really what it's gonna be, created for. Right? He gonna weaponize all of these things. All right? And it ain't no coincidence to why, Elon Musk, he bought Twitter and it was a failing business. But on that, it's like for 250 million people on Twitter. But they have to see what he posts on there. So he got the media.
Yes. Yeah. Hey, you want to know what's good too about that? What the logo changed to?
X.
An X.
Right.
And what is that? What's the X?
X.
In the Hebrew alphabet. Thinking of Hebrew alphabet.
Shot. Oh, I know it, but I can't say it. It's da for Dawa for the X, like da.
But what does it mean?
It means to cut. X out.
You
And
think
gross.
No, the Hebrew alphabet. Think about the Hebrew alphabet.
Oh, it's a song?
Well, the definition is for the last character is the N.
N. Yeah.
Nah.
E-N-D. The N.
N.
So that's what I'm saying. That they changed the logo to Twitter from the little bird to an X. The end of this shit, man. They're about to wrap this up, man. Really, it's the most I'm about to wrap it up, man.
And
Go back
free
into
speech.
the Hebrew characters.
Remember with Trump, they used Trump as to say free speech and he is inciting violence, but who gave him his voice back? Elon Musk did. Bring him back.
Oh yeah, because they banned him on Twitter. Yeah, Elon Musk brought him back.
Yeah, he was banned off of Twitter. But yeah, I'm just showing you how they mapped this shit out years in advance. There ain't no coincidence what the brother's talking about. So yeah. Hey, that match made in hell.
Yeah, it was. That's a lesson right
They gonna bring him back. The hour of temptation.
Yeah, they trying to resurrect. Well, I can't say resurrect, but they trying to bring the real life, make art imitate life. Skynet from Terminator.
Yeah, any movie dealing with robotics, you see all of a sudden we got the toaster start freaking out until it start killing. It's always an uprising, man. Show you Esau don't have no real control, man. All right, he can't be the Most High power. The Most High is not going to create something that's going to eventually take over or rebel against him, man. Esau's technology is flawed, outdated technology.
Yeah, it's in play, man.
So with that, hey, we hope you all was edified, and we give all praises, honor, and glory unto
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakadash.
Hey, double honor to the apostles and elders of the great millstone, peace and salutation to the Achion and to the Aquaf, around the corners of the earth, they sincerely believing, and doing what they can to do to make it through these times and be saved. Continue to stay prayed up, because hey, those times are approaching, fast. Like Yahweh said, they are the doors. Hey, so with that, hey, shalom.
Shalom to the brothers on the comment board.